Dirty. Hey, what is going on, my funky fiends? It's me, the Grand Duke of Spook, Chris Bell, sitting here chatting with non-trademarked Uncle Thing. I love this. It's my little cousin it guy. But that's not what we're here for. We're here for another episode of the Kreature Kasefiles. And boy, do I have a doozy for you tonight. Standing at 9 feet tall, weighing in at over 2 grown grizzly bears. Because Americans will do anything but use the metric system. Glowing yellow eyes and telekinesis, the ability to shut down man-made objects like radios, TVs, and vehicles. I'm talking, of course, about the flying terror of the sky, the Batsquatch. The year's 1980, upstate Washington. Suddenly, a dormant sleeping giant awakens to unleash its fury on an unsuspecting town. I'm doing my best Rod Sterling to talk about Mt Saint Helens. Boom! Supposedly with all the wreckage, the carnage, and the destruction that Mt Saint Helens brought, it also awoken something inhuman. Something that stirred from the Earth's crust and ripped through the fabric of space and time to come into our era. A beast known only as Batsquatch. The Batsquatch story became so popular at the time that rescuers, people working on the site, and construction workers knew that only the brave and the stupid went out at dark because there was a high chance you would encounter the highly aggressive Batsquatch. So the beast is said to have dark blue fur, piercing yellow eyes, razor-sharp teeth, a super buff torso, and bat wings with this span up to 50 feet. This thing's huge! Wow! After the eruption of Mt Saint Helens, Batsquatch basically remained a local legend in Washington state until April of 1994. Brian Canfield was happening down the road just driving along when suddenly his vehicle ran into some trouble. The vehicle suddenly stalled. Canfield gets out, pops the hood, and takes a look inside.
Nothing.
And then suddenly,
Well, there's a
thump! Something lands on the roof, and Canfield, with the hood blocking his view, took a deep breath, and like a meerkat, took a quick peek above the metal rim. That is when he saw the beast. 9 feet tall, the most terrifying monster he'd ever seen in his life stood before him. 50-foot wingspans. We didn't have the practical effects budget for a 50-foot wingspan. We appreciate you working with us. 50-foot wingspan, the most muscular torso of any cryptid, and a howling, snarling growl that sent shivers up his spine. Scared for his life, Canfield began to panic as the creature leapt down from the top of the vehicle and made chase. Canfield made it out barely with his life as the creature ripped his vehicle up, leaving scratches on the chassis and even tearing his shirt a little bit. By the time he made it back to town and told this story to the townspeople, they just kind of thought, he must be having one of those nights. Which, what kind of, like, if you come at the very least, you got attacked by a bear or something, and they're just like, Washington State, right? He just had one of those nights. Let's get him a drink. So after the fiasco of 94, Batsquatch kind of went on hiatus again and went back to his legend status. Until 2009, when 2 hikers apparently saw the creature flying out of a crevasse in the side of the mountain. We're actually lucky enough to have the actual footage of the 2 hikers recounting one of their stories about the encounter. It varies a little bit. So this is a video. These guys saw this back in 2009. So, check it out.
Yeah, so there we are, right? It's kind of dark out like it is now, you know, getting that dusky time. We like to do some night hikes because we're pretty extreme. There we are, Mount Shasta, about this time of night, right, bro?
Yeah, bro, it was like perfect time. And then, like, no shit, out of this crevasse, man, on the side of the mountain comes this big blue and black bat thing. It was fucking wild, bro.
Things like yoked out of its mind,
it was
right?
jacked,
And
bro.
you just see it like cut across the sky like nothing I've ever seen, man. It was fucking, whoa. Like,
And it just fucking flew off into the horizon, bro, never to be seen again.
you know, I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was.
It was wild, that's for sure.
You know, it's 2009. Let's hike and go watch some Tosh.0. Okay.
Pretty incredible footage from back in 2009. Now, Batsquatch only waited a couple of years after that, and in 2011, a man with the pseudonym Phoenix Tyrion, which is super cool, said he was just walking his dog. He walked outside to pick the dog up, and suddenly, in the sky was this 9-foot-long creature that just let out this screech, this whatever Batsquatch makes. And then as he watched it, it just flew away. And so that was in 2011. 2014, a bunch of high school students in Akron see this thing just zip past the window quite suddenly. So hard to say if that's a true sighting or if it's just a bunch of bored kids in school. So there we have it. Another creature case file filed away into Kreature Korner. What did you think of the Batsquatch? What did you think of the Batsquatch? And what are some cryptids, fearsome critters, or creatures that you'd like to see us cover? I always appreciate you all watching. Be sure to like and subscribe to the page. That way you always get notified whenever I drop new videos like this. And I'd like to say thank you to my sponsors, Pembae's Peculiars for hooking me up with this awesome merch, and Pedal Java for hooking me up with the delicious coffee in my cup. And thank you to all of you. Until the next time, my funky fiends, be sure to keep those eyes peeled, because there's always more coffee, more creepy, and more kooky ghouling on in the Kreature Korner. Boo-bye.
It's 2009, let's go hike and watch Tosh.0.